Wow, you guys, that story is amazing. Like, hey, I was just if it was me, I would have just entered the grunt. No, 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 no. And to be very honest, a number of people, that is a big challenge. A number of people will not even face 1/10 of that. And then they would just literally give up. And that's something we see in a number of people. But I want you all to pick a lesson from this is that no matter what happens, right, always show, always put your best foot forward. You see the sacrifice she had to make to even do this, even though she even ran at a loss, but it made that business stand as someone that even, as a business that cares about its customers, right? As a brand that cares about its customers, as a brand that will do its best to go all out and make sure the hairs are delivered and will do its best, even with refunding, even if, to show that you were even going after quality, even right at the very beginning, that you didn't just want to do a wishy-washy business. That is so amazing. Well done, Fairy. Now, one thing I want to ask is, I mean, looking at that kind of situation, now what motivates you to keep going in this hair business? And I say this because now a number of people are talking about dollar. If you can make me what now, is dollar. Dollar is dollaring everybody. They will say that dollar is dollaring. What motivates you to keep going with the many challenges that you now face in the business with the economy, government policies, like the customs things you talked about? What motivates you to keep going?
It's money.
Are you people here? Are you people here? You do hear that right?
Ah, okay, it can't be money, because if money was the motivating factor, the times I was making loss, I would have stopped it a long time ago. So I'll just say there's just this there's a place I've seen myself already. There's a place I've seen myself. I don't know how to put it, but it's inside. I know there's a place I'm supposed to be. So once I get there, there's no stopping, there's no backing down. So I'll call it passion, right? Because there's somewhere I've seen myself at that I want to get to. So the passion, right? Let dollar do whatever it wants to do. So far I'm here. When there's a casting down, there's going to be a good.
That's right.
So anything dollar wants to do, you should keep doing. But I would just say that the hair business is quite versatile, it's volatile. So it responds directly to fluctuations of the exchange rate. So as it's going up, the prices are going up. It comes down, prices come down as well. So you sell what you bought now. Sell what you bought, and whether you like it or not, so far you have gold, your customers are still going to buy.
That's
so
right.
Now that dollar has been making noise now, with this is March, right? Dollar became crazy in February.
Yeah.
February, in the last 6 months, I got my highest sale.
Wow.
Right? Inside the heat of the moment.
That's
it. The dollar is. So within the last 6 months, I've made the most money in the particular month that dollars, everybody is shouting, there's no sale. And it's about the mindset. When you know that if you are sitting down sulking, dollar, what will I do? Meanwhile, there's a customer waiting to buy from me. Bring this thing, let me pay.
Let the person buy.
Right? So it's the mindset.
Yeah, and that's even to say, the Bible talks about how even in farming, Isaac planted in that same year, and it was in that same year that the famine was worse, even like the kind of famine they had in Abraham's days. That same year, he made 100-fold. So that's just to say that the economy, especially as believers, does not determine our finances, right? And the economy does not determine. We work by heaven's economy. So don't be discouraged about that. That's really amazing. Another thing, that she was trying to say, but I'll just put it into perspective, is when you were talking about rather that you see yourself going, there's a picture you have of yourself, kind of like having a dream that is bigger than you. You have this very big God-sized dream that's like, if you tell people will shake. But that is the thing inside of you, that burning inside your heart, like a passion that you know that there is something bigger than here that God has put inside of me, and I must put my foot down and work hard until I reach that place that God has put there for me. So yeah, thank you so much, Fury. That's amazing. Now, how do you keep all of this going? Because earlier you talked about how you have a 9 to 5, right? So how do you keep this going now with a 9 to 5? Just put in perspective.
So the hardest thing that any lady can pass through is running a business that needs your attention I'm doing a 9 to 5. My own is not even 9 to 5. It's 8 to 9. 9 p.m.
It's the truth.
So
Just like this.
I'll say consistency. Be consistent. Know that okay, every day I must put my business out there. Also consistency and planning, right? You know you resume by 8 a.m. every day. You can't be pressing phone by 8 a.m. when your bosses are supposed to be. You're supposed to be on top of your job, right?
Yeah.
So if you know that 8 a.m. is your busy peak point, post by 7 a.m. right? Post by 7, post your morning post by 7 a.m. 10 a.m. work is a bit lighter, right? Or you can have the luxury to step out of work, a virtual break or something. Quickly post, right? 10 a.m. you posted something again. 3 p.m. is your lunch break. Don't use all the whole 1 hour to eat. What are you eating? So invest that time into your business, right? When you go to the restroom, quickly do 1 or 2, respond to some customers, send account details, make your money, cash out, post again, right? 6 p.m. okay, let's say you're busy trying to close at work, trying to get home and all of that. When you get home at night, post again. So if you do that every day, at least your status or your wherever you're posting on can never be empty, right? And if customers see consistency, some customers will never buy from you if they know that okay, 2 days you are online, the next 5 days you have run away, right? So some customers, me as a person, another thing is that I look at myself as a customer. Okay, if a business was doing like this, will I buy from this business?
Yeah.
Right? So some customers will never buy from you if you are not consistent. Consistency is very important. Of course, the flesh can be tired, you can be tired mentally. Working and doing business is not a mental joke. It's not
child's play.
It's not child's play, especially mentally, because you have to. You cannot be angry when you're doing business, right? But at work, they will annoy you, right? You cannot put that energy inside your business. So you have to take your mind off the anger at work, let it go, and come to your business, your happy place, right? And it's not the easiest thing, but it's very possible. It's very doable, and you can succeed in both worlds. It's not impossible. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Faye. I think one of the major things to learn is that consistency builds trust, and that's like just a straight shot at me, because like I have some consistency issues in my business. I will going right, because sometimes you just get so overwhelmed, I'm just tired. But consistency builds trust, and you have to realize that what you're building is something for long term. Except you want to do a business that you just stop and go, just make your quick cash and go. If you're building a dream, a brand, a business, a project that is long term, then you have to be consistent at doing it. Thank you so much. So now tell us one major milestone. I'm looking at last year now, that you set at the beginning of 2023. And if you want to share anyway, that you set at the beginning of 2023 in the business and that you achieved before the year ended last year.
Oh, me, I don't like pressure. Okay, I don't put myself under pressure. For example, New Year resolutions, I don't believe in it. I used to, and it did not work for me as a person. I just dropped that. But you asked for milestones. I reached a lot. Like I did it. Last year was a good year for me, so I did a lot. I can't even place my hand on the one that I want to. Work wise, I did. Business wise, okay, I would say I told myself I wanted to be more consistent on Instagram. Right? I'm not an IG person. I don't like that app. Mark, if you are going to hear this, please take that app.
Please.
I don't like that. I don't like that app. Like, I don't like Instagram, right? But for a business to reach more people, you can't just. I'm a WhatsApp major, right? But for a business to do well and reach the level you want it to reach, you have to reach a wider audience, which Instagram has. So I told myself I wanted to try my best to be consistent a little bit. I still did not put pressure on myself, but okay, this is what I want to do and I'll do it, right? And I did, and the results have been overwhelming. So that's one thing regarding business. Then work is doing well, right? So personal life as well. Okay, I wanted to be more spiritually sensitive, and I needed to grow more spiritually, and I'm very proud of where I am now. I've done that as well. So yeah, that's it.
Thank Thank you so much for sharing with us. So, do you do any trainings, and how should people reach you? So that we can just put the handles on there.
Yeah, I do. We currently run hair revamping and hair laundry training, and the feedback from that has been
Amazing.
it's a life-changing class.
Hey,
that
are you
know.
hearing?
So you can find me on Weaves and Wigs. That's my business page. My name is Fioyin on Instagram.
I'll put the handles there.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much, Fioyin. So, what advice, just in maybe one point, advice will you give to anyone right now who has a dream, especially young people? So I'm talking teens, young adults like us, that has a dream that they want to achieve, or a goal that they want to achieve, especially either relating to business or project.
Yeah.
What advice would you give them?
So I'll say there are 1,001 reasons why you should not start. Right? There are 1,000. In my case, I had the money constraint. I had I'm saying student constraint. Yeah. I had the constraint of if I do business or first class, which one should I pick? Business or first class. I had 1,000,001 reasons why I should not be stressing. Right?
Yeah.
But until you start, you're not going to see. I don't know how to put it, but until you start, you don't even see what is there. You don't know if it's harder or it's easier. So you have to start. You must start. You need to start. There are a lot of things that can stop you from achieving that thing you want to achieve, but don't allow them. Still forge ahead. Another thing, don't stop at the point of this one has happened though. I'm not doing it again. I cannot come and kill myself. I cannot come and die. That's we Gen Z. That's our anthem. Short life.
Cover yourself.
Yes,
because
the life will only be soft after you made it hard.
Yeah. After you put in the work.
It will be soft after it has been hard. Right? So that's it.
Thank you so much, babe.
Thank you.
So nice. So how has adulting been for you so far?
Please, I beg. Did not tell us. When I was in this church, I want to grow up.
Yeah,
I want to be in another church.
Yeah.
I want to grow up. But they did not tell us. So, see, if you are saying young child, better be there.
Enjoy it.
They did not tell us. This adult thing is the ghetto. It's the ghetto.
Actually.
It's not. I don't want to get into it, but
don't worry.
I'll just say they did not tell us.
They didn't tell us.
All those daddies and mommies that watch this, you could not tell us.
Thank you so much, Fioyin. So on behalf of the Purple Room podcast, we have a little token just to say thank you for coming to the very busy but she showed us a lot by coming to the podcast, so we are so grateful. And you guys can see, I think people I bring only premium points in first class business mogul. No, better tap Grace tap it. So thank you so much, Fioyin, for coming to the Purple Room.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Fioyin. Alright guys, that's it on the Purple Room podcast. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.